Your body's breaking down and you don't even realize it. The stress, the tiredness, the brain fog, it's not just life. It's the way you breathe. And unless you fix this one thing, your nervous system will keep shutting down. In this video, I'm gonna share with you the power of your breath, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to fix your breath so we continue healing our minds, our bodies, as well as our emotions. Before we dive in, if you're not subscribed, click the subscribe button if you're looking to create optimal health in your life. Now you may be wondering, why do I need to fix my breath? I'm already breathing, I'm already alive. Well, what about optimal health? What about balance in your life? What about balance in your digestion? I want you to consider a baby. When you look at a baby's belly, you see their belly inflating and deflating super fast. They're taking an abundance of air in. Now us as adults, we actually take shallow breaths here in our chest and not such as a baby when they're in their belly. And why do we take these shallow breaths? And we're only taking enough just to survive. I want you to consider this: the stress that you have with your job, the stress you have with your family, the stress of life. So what we do is, as you already know, our breath is voluntary and involuntary. We allow our bodies only take as much as it needs. And we are wondering why we're feeling anxious, why we're stressed out, why our digestion is completely off. Well, this is what we want to talk about. We want to talk about exactly how to fix this so we can start creating healing in our body. So we have two states of being. We have the sympathetic nervous system and we have the parasympathetic nervous system. The sympathetic nervous system is where we consider fight or flight, anxiety, worry, stress. When we're in fight or flight, our nervous system is haywired. We're not in balance. This is where we start creating stories in our head. We start giving ourselves the stories while we're doubting what we're capable of doing, and then we stop taking action, which then causes us to prevent from moving forward in our wellness, health journey because we are in fight or flight. The other version of that is the parasympathetic nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is where we're more calm, we're more relaxed. This is where healing truly takes care of us in our bodies. When whether we're losing weight, we're working on our health, and we're in the sympathetic nervous system, yes, you can lose weight, but is it healthy? Is it healthy for your body? There are many people who lose weight fast, and what happens is their organs get shut down because they're doing it the wrong way. We want to make sure and regulate our nervous system so we're actually healing in the parasympathetic nervous system. This is where true healing happens. This is where we're mostly present in our day-to-day and actually living life, not just existing. So what are some of the benefits of abdominal breathing? One, your digestion. I believe in healing in the gut is one of the greatest forms of healing, and one of the start of healing. So did you know when you're rushing, let's say for instance you're having meetings, you're standing up, you're scoffing down your food, your digestive system shuts down. Why? Is because you're in a fight or flight. Your adrenaline is going everywhere else except the digestive system. And what we're doing is we're going to begin to store our food as fat, visceral fat, rather than allowing us to process our food well. A few moments of abdominal breathing before you begin eating. This will put you in that parasympathetic nervous system, have your digestive system working more efficiently, allowing you to process your food well. So if you're looking to shed weight, it's not always what you're eating, but also how you're eating. Now let's talk about another benefit. How would you like quality rest? Now I want you to type in the comments if you ever laid in bed and all the thoughts in the world came at once. It's usually when we're going to rest, all the thoughts want to come. This is when we face our greatest challenges, our greatest demons, when we're getting ready for rest. Well, if we tap into our abdominal breathing before we go to sleep, it says it only takes about 2 to 3 minutes for us allowed to go from sympathetic to parasympathetic nervous system. This means we slow down all those thoughts, are allowing our body to get in more of a restful, peaceful state so we can start falling asleep. Not only falling asleep, but stay asleep. Benefit number 3, this is going to help with many aspects of our life, especially as we're getting older. How about that brain fog? How about that mental clarity? So when we're going through our day-to-day, remembering everything, not allowing ourselves to fall off, allowing us to follow our goals, following the steps that we want to take. This abdominal breathing will help us to become more present, allowing us to remember exactly what we're wanting to do, what we're going through, and then the steps that we're willing to take. We want to clear that clutter. We want to make sure we have the mental clarity as we're doing the abdominal breathing. Now that you have a few benefits of exactly what will happen if you decided to tap into your abdominal breathing, let's talk about how to fix your breath. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to actually walk through the process of how to fix our breath. So what I want you to do is I want you to stand up tall, shoulders drop down, and I want you to take a nice deep breath in. Just go ahead and take a nice deep breath in your nose. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I want you to take your right hand. I want you to put your right hand on your chest, and and your left hand, your index finger, right below your belly button. And we're gonna do a nice deep breath in once again. We're gonna take a nice deep breath on the count of 3 in our nose. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. Now I want you to notice which hand moved most. Was it a hand on your chest or the hand on your belly? More than likely, if we're going through life and we haven't practiced abdominal breathing, it's going to be in our chest, as we talked about earlier. You'll see babies' bellies going in and out, but we're breathing in our chest. You'll see our chest puff up this way. That's called shallow breathing. That's not going to get us in the parasympathetic nervous system unless we go into the lower abdominals. We want to make sure our diaphragm is going up and down, up and down. We're not going just in and out. We want our diaphragm going up and down this way. So let's try this one more time. You put your hand on your chest, right hand on your chest, left hand right below your belly button with your index finger. Take a nice deep breath. I'm gonna turn sideways. Here we go. Inhale. Hold your breath. And exhale. Here's a tip for you. What you can do is, I want you to imagine as you inhale in your nose, you're filling up a balloon down here in your lower abdomen. So anytime you inhale, that balloon fills up. As we exhale out of our mouth, it deflates. We're gonna try this one more time. Here we go. Hand on your chest, hand below your belly button. On the count of 3, we're gonna inhale. 1, 2, 3. Inhale. And exhale. Now to receive the best benefits from this, you're gonna do this for a minimum of 3 minutes when you wake up, right before your meal, and right before you go to sleep. This will allow you to get that nervous system regulated and keep yourself calm. You will have all the noise and the storm happening, but you'll have peace within the storm. And now I'm talking directly to you. I'm talking about that person who is ready to take that next step in their wellness health journey. What I want you to do is I want you to go ahead and click that link in the description, jump on a one-on-one free call with me where you and I can have a chat about your health goals, where you are, where you want to get to, and how I can help you bridge that gap.